Good day, students. Welcome to Term 2 of your JSS 1 Christian Religious Studies program, approved by NERDC, the National Educational Research and Development Council of Nigeria. Today's lesson is on the 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments are the laws God gave to Moses on Mount Sinai. They form the moral foundation of the Christian faith and are found in Exodus chapter 20. Verses 1 to 17, and also in Deuteronomy chapter 5. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to state the context in which God gave the 10 Commandments, list all 10 Commandments correctly, group them into the two tables of the law, and explain how the Commandments guide Christian living in Nigeria today. After God delivered the Israelites from slavery in Egypt through Moses, He led them through the wilderness at a great mountain called Mount Sinai, also known as Mount Horeb. God called Moses to the top of the mountain. The people waited below, and they saw thunder, lightning, thick cloud, and heard the sound of trumpets. They were filled with awe. God spoke directly to Moses and gave him 10 commandments written on 2 tablets of stone. These were not suggestions, they were laws, binding on all the people of Israel. They expressed what it meant to be in a right relationship with God and with other human beings. The 10 Commandments are divided into 2 groups, called the 2 tables of the law. The first table contains the first 3 commandments, which govern our duties toward God. The second table contains commandments 4 through 10, which govern our duties toward other people. Jesus later summarized the entire law in 2 great commandments: love God and love your neighbor. Let us go through each commandment carefully. You should write this in your notes as we go. First table, duties to God. Commandment 1, you shall have no other gods before me. This means God alone is to be worshipped. No idol, no spirit, no person. No material possession should take the place of God in our lives. Commandment 2, you shall not make for yourself an idol or any graven image. Israel was warned not to carve or craft objects and bow down to them. This commandment forbids idolatry in all its forms. Commandment 3, you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. God's name is holy. We must not use it carelessly, as a curse word, or in false oaths. In Nigeria, using God's name disrespectfully, in anger, in lies, or in empty speech, violates this commandment. How do the 10 commandments apply to life in Nigeria today? When a student copies in an examination, that is a violation of commandments 8 and 9, stealing another person's work and bearing false witness about their own knowledge. When a public official takes a bribe or steals government funds, commandment 8 is broken, and the damage spreads to thousands of Nigerians. When a young person respects their parents, attends church faithfully, tells the truth in every situation, and lives peacefully with neighbors, that person is living out the 10 commandments daily. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 5, verse 17, think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. I have not come to destroy but to fulfill. The commandments remain the foundation of Christian ethics. 3 points for your BECE and WAEC examinations. First, know the exact number, 10 commandments, 2 tablets, Exodus chapter 20. Examiners ask for specific references. Second, be able to classify each commandment into the correct table. Duties to God versus duties to neighbor. Third, the 10th commandment is the only one that addresses internal attitude rather than outward action. That distinction is a common examination question. Excellent work today, students. Let us review. God gave the 10 commandments to Moses on Mount Sinai, written on 2 stone tablets. They are found in Exodus chapter 20. The first 3 commandments govern duties to God: no other gods, no idols. Do not misuse God's name. Commandments 4 through 10 govern duties to neighbors. Sabbath, honor parents. No murder, no adultery, no stealing, no false witness, no coveting. Jesus summarized all the law in 2 commandments: love God and love your neighbor. For homework, write out all 10 commandments from memory, then write 1 sentence explaining how each one applies to your life in Nigeria. Keep studying hard. Visit Lightech Academy at academy.lightech.com.ng for more. NERDC-approved lessons from JSS 1 to SS3, all subjects, all terms. Powered by Lightech Solutions Limited. Nigeria's future is bright because of dedicated students like you. Good luck in your examinations. Until next time.